Hey guys, welcome to Coders Tech. Today we are going to be talking about Intel CPUs or how exactly to choose an Intel CPU while buying a laptop or a computer. So the Intel CPU basically comes in two flavors. One is for personal computers consisting of the i3, i5 and i7 lineup. Other is for servers which consist of what you know as Xeon lineup. Now, as I told, the consumer grade CPU basically has three major types: Core i3, Core i5 and Core i7. Now, and Core i3 will have two cores: hyperthreading for heavily threaded workloads, power efficiency, and it will cost the lowest of the bunch. Then the next CPU is in Core i5, which is the medium grade CPU. It will have anywhere from 2 to 4 cores, turbo boost technology, and it will have medium pricing. That means it is costlier than i3 but cheaper than an i7. Now, for those of you who doesn't know what a turbo boost is, a turbo boost is a technology which will boost up the CPU's frequency clock. For example, a CPU with a turbo boost might go from 2.4 GHz to 3 GHz while on heavy workload. This is known as a turbo boost technology. The next CPU is the highest of the bunch, Intel Core i7. An i7 can have anywhere from 2 to 8 cores, hyper-threading, better turbo boost, and is the highest costing CPU of the bunch. Now here, hyper-threading will also be there and a better turbo boost. In an i7, usually the turbo boost will range from 2.75 to 3.5, something like that. Okay, so next thing is, how do we choose? So which one is the better and how do we choose? Now there are many factors which are used to choose a CPU. For example, the factors are the generation of the CPU. See, Intel makes CPUs in generations. For example, the latest one is the 7th generation KB Lake processor. Before that, it was Skylane or 6th generation, and it also makes CPU dependent on the intended usage or use case of the CPU. For example, it makes CPU for heavy gaming performance, the K process, or for a laptop CPU with laptop lightweight CPU with much power efficiency, which is known as the Y process. For example, if we take the i5 7600K, here the generation is known by the first number in that four-digit combination, which is the 7th generation, and the suffix K shows that it's overclockable or unlocked. So there are the different suffixes. K here means overclockable, that you can overclock the CPU. H means high performance graphics, that is, it will have a better onboard graphics. HK is high performance graphics and overclockable. HQ is high performance graphics in a quad core processor. The CPU will have 4 cores. Y is extremely low power, which is basically used in Chromebooks. U is ultra low power, which is also used in laptops. X is extreme edition, and extreme edition will cost the highest and will have like 10 cores. It will be very high performance CPU. So while choosing a processor, you should take care of some things. First, choose the current generation. Always choose the current generation because that will be the best technology available during that time. So always choose either the 6th generation right now or the 7th generation CPUs. Second one is, choose the processor in mind, choose the processor keeping the workload in mind. For example, if you're a content creator like me, then you might need a CPU with a higher number of cores, so you should go for something with quad core with 4 processing core instead of 2. But if you're a gamer, you should go with an overclockable CPU. While if you are just using Word or just document or spreadsheet work, you should always go with a Y or a U processor because that will give you much more power efficiency, and in a laptop that would mean a better battery performance. So thank you for watching guys. Please subscribe to this channel for new videos and stay tuned.